Hello, second grade. How's it going? We're down 2 more weeks. Are you excited? I know you're home cheering, huh? Okay, so for English this week, you have 2 lessons. And then next week, you will have 1 lesson, 1 review video, and then your test. I know you're probably saying, Mrs. Connor, how dare you give us a test the last week of school? But remember, I did say you would have that next week. Even though school's technically done next Friday, you still have an extra couple days next week to turn stuff in. So don't panic. It'll be okay. All right. So today, you've been talking about now verbs happening right now and then verbs that happened in the past. And then we had a practice page. Now we're going to be doing now and past verbs, but there's an exception. This is where the rule changes a little bit. Tricky. So there's 3 words that change, the spelling changes whenever it's in the past tense. So follow me up here to the board. It's just these 3 words. Tell, give, sing. Okay? The now part, or the now form of this verb is tell or tells. Give or gives, sing or sings. But the past, notice the spelling changes. So it's told, gave, sang, okay? It's not horrible and it's not terrible, but you have to kind of, when you read this sentence in our workbook, which we're going to do here in just a minute, you're going to have to really read the sentence and maybe have to put both in. You're going to hear what sounds right and what doesn't sound right, okay? And it's just these 3 words. So go ahead and turn with me to page 105 in your workbook. And guess what? We're going to do a couple together. I know you're excited. So you can see when you get in your English workbook, we have the little pink box at the top. And it has the words in green at the top. Tell, give, sing. That's the words that change. And those 3 particular words just have special forms and the spelling changes for telling about the past. And the little chart up there is actually what I have on the board. So you have this in your workbook for reference to look back to if you get stuck. Okay? So let's go ahead and read the sentences in the pink box first. And you can just think about what I'm reading. So the first sentence says, yesterday the girl told a story. You can hear the way that that's used. And yesterday, when was yesterday? The day before today. So it was in the past. The next sentence says, Ben gave my friend a book last week. Last week was in the past. So the form is gave. Ellie sang about Jesus last night. So all of those are in the past, but their spelling changes, the form changes. This is when English gets tricky because there's so many rules and exceptions, and that's when you, smart cookies at home, have to just learn what I teach you, and Mrs. Connor tries to give you as many tips and tricks as she knows. And you're smart. You have to just learn it and read it and figure out what sounds right, what looks right, what doesn't look right. And usually if it doesn't look right or doesn't sound right, it's not right. There's probably some exceptions to that when you get in 3rd and 4th grade, just hinting. Okay, let's go ahead and do the first little orange diamond is your set of directions. So it says to circle the action verb in the past form. Use the chart to help you with this page. So number 1, let's read it. Last night, Jean gives a report about her mission trip or gave a report about her mission trip. Mrs. Connor, you already knew that, didn't you? Yeah, it's gave. Circle gave. Because all of these words that's what they're going to be. They're going to be one of those 3, and they're giving you that option. Jump down to number 5. Now they just want you to write the now form of the action verb. So Mila sing in church every Sunday. So if that's happening in the now, what do you need to add to the end of the word sing? An S. Very good. Sings. Mila sings in church every Sunday. And then in 7 and 8, they want you to just write the past form of the action word, and you find that at the little box at the end of the sentence. So number 7 reads, Mila blank a story yesterday. She told a story. Make sure you're using your chart. That will help you. Okay? I'll let you finish this page on your own, and then you have to complete page 106. And I'll meet you here again soon.